come around very often. So, but there are some ramifications here, and as a GM, lay those out for us here going forward for John Schneider and the Seahawks.
Well, I think the ramification is this, and Mike Mayock pointed out this earlier in the show. You're paying your quarterback $1.5 million this year. That's the most I believe he's made in his tenure. So during that period of time when you didn't have to pay a quarterback, you could put money into other positions. All right? So by doing that, you're going to have a very strong team around him. Now, I'm not taking anything away from Russell Wilson. He's won a lot of games there. But he's not the driving force on why they win there. They win with the secondary, number one. Number two, they got the running game with Marshawn Lynch. Those are the two things that drive the success of that football team. All right? And they've been able to keep those things intact, pay those players, and build around the quarterback position because they haven't had to pay it. Now you're going to have to change your structure on who you can pay. Marshawn Lynch isn't going to be there forever. So you're going to be paying another running back, but maybe not that much. Russell Okung becomes a free agent after this season, I believe. So how are you going to handle that? He's your left tackle. You talked about Bobby Wagner. As these contracts come up, you're not going to be able to keep the team together. You're going to have to settle in on a philosophy of what you're going to look like. I go back to the Colts with Peyton Manning. They were the first team that really had to pay the big money at quarterback and decide who else they were going to pay. So when you look at those great Colt teams, what did they do? They paid the quarterback. They paid wide receiver. Remember Marvin Harrison, Reggie Wayne? They made a lot of money. They paid the left tackle position, and they paid the pass rushers. So we were going to score points, get ahead, and rush the passer. They didn't pay a lot of other players on that team. That's one of the decisions that Seattle's going to make going forward. How are we going to construct our team and who we're going to pay? We're not going to be able to pay as many players as we paid over the last few years with Russell Wilson, our quarterback, not making a lot of money.